Alright. Hi. Oh, I don't... Do I sound fine? It's about right. Maybe get this a little tiny more. No, I don't need. I don't need. We're not painting today. This is a bit. All right. Okay. Yesterday I did my bubble shield. I finished the animation off stream. Where it is. Perk. Yeah, over here. So yeah, yesterday I finished the animation off stream. You wanna see it? Wonderful. I wanted to do another animation, so let's create another one. Let's say idle. What? We'll set it at 12 FPS. Wonderful. Just to make sure. Yeah, frame 0. Just to make sure it's alright. I'll just play with the scale a bit and make it ref. Okay. Sorry. Alright. Yeah, we'll make it cubic. We'll create another key. And another one. Oh, no, you're coming up here. About like this. What does it look like? And we'll make it, no, not to the play, we'll make it a loop. It's a bit too much. And we'll even make it on a 24 frame. Snap it here. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, no, you can stop playing. Reset. Wonderful. Okay. We'll make it a new Canva item. And we'll... Because I don't want... I just need to test something out. Where's my dim light cycle? We'll make 21 hour. We'll save it. I kind of scuffily implemented already, but it's scuff. But yeah, you see, it's kind of dark. Since it's an energy shield, I want it to be more lively, more like light. So yeah. What does light only do? Oh, would it make it like a ghostly effect? That could be. Oh. Oh. This is not what I want, but it's giving me idea for other stuff like a ghost. What about the ghost enemy that only appear when it's in the light? That could be really cool. Yeah. But this ain't what we're... Yeah. I'm not quite sold on the unshaded. It does look like a light-ish, but I kind of like when the light affects it. Maybe just... Maybe? Oh. Yeah. I guess add the only real choice I have. I presume it kind of look like fine. It kind of does look like looks fine, but the day it's gonna be awful. I'm pretty sure. Nighttime is fine. It does look fine on the nighttime. It looked like a hamster ball. It's not. It won't be like this. It's not really well implemented yet. All right. Next, I want to test it on the day. Oh, yeah. I forgot about the delay. Huh. Maybe I could change the color a bit. Can I do this in runtime? Probably not. No, it's an instance. If I make it a bit more dark. No. It's not raw. Yeah, if I give it a bit more hints. Oh, this look way too much. Let's give it a try, shall we? It does look way too much. But I don't like this. I'm not even sure I like the... What about just mix and unshade? Hmm. What about just normal? I kind of like it when it did take the hue of the. Did it crash? Yeah, it's possible that it crashed. It's still in production, so optimization is obviously not done. Okay, it did crash. Oh no, I just clicked the wrong button. My bad, my bad. It was not a crash. No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I see. I need to stop. You see, it's taking the color. I quite like this. But I don't like that in the shadow. It doesn't look like nothing. Maybe if I play with the raw data. Maybe. Or maybe. Yeah. It doesn't do light, so yeah. I guess it's gonna be a had. I wanna know if I can. Oh, maybe I can dark it like this. It's kind of more dark. Maybe. Kind of look fade gray. Nah, doesn't look great either. I guess I'll leave it like this. Maybe create a shader on it. I think it's look fine. It look fine. It's fine. Doesn't it look fine? I think it looks fine. Sorry, I was adjusting my stream sound. Alright, so doesn't need. I don't need my dim light anymore. Okay, now the interesting part. Coding time. Someone, my partner, told me something that I didn't think about. Hearing myself is really disturbing. I'm just gonna cut this sound. Fine. Okay. It's the fact that if we activate the perk, it's all fine in combat, but when you're just roaming around in a village talking to NPC, it's a bit too much, you see? And I agree with her. I do agree. That is a bit too much. So I have to think of a solution. Also, I have to change something won't be part of this stream, but the fact that you can just on-off perk in the middle of nowhere, it's gonna break the game. I mean, you could just be in combat and change a perk here and there. This is really not intended gameplay. And yeah, it does this. But it's not cut it, it's cuffly cut it. I can show you. Okay. When, where, how. This is trigger. Let me open here my perk menu. When do I trigger avatar stat dot perk? No. Where I did this such a while ago, I don't quite remember. This is a ready function, so it's not. This is input function, perk menu close, perk toggle, button press, perk avatar stat, focus center. Here we go. This is for the one. I did it for every perk, but only a couple. Avatar.perk. And probably the avatar every perk is a set get. If I remember. Yeah, every perk is a set get function. So when I activate the perk here, so I don't need this. So this is trigger. So this is trigger every time the button in the perk menu is pressed. Yeah, this is the only thing I did scuff here. So yeah, when we press it, we just add one. My cat is doing some crazy stuff. Probably playing with what is not supposed to, Kibo. But what's he gonna do about it? A cat is a cat. So yeah. So far, I'm running everywhere at the same time. First problem. For my bubble shield not to be always visible, like when you're roaming in a village, what am I gonna do? I could make a zone that detect when an enemy entered the zone that follow the bubble shield / the avatar. Sorry, I should not put my hand from the camera. No, I should not. So yeah, I could create a zone around the avatar, and when an enemy enter it, the shield activated. If there is no enemy, it deactivates. That could be pretty cool. That could be pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my solution. Obviously, when you get hit, the shield is activated. It's like it blocked the first hit after, I don't know, a timer, 20, 25, 15, 10 seconds. 10 seconds is on the low end. I don't think I'm gonna go lower than 15 seconds. I'm aiming maybe toward a 20 or 25. That's probably gonna be a good number. Then, alright. How do I spawn the bubble shield? I could make it like the, I have another perk, I did another perk, and the other perk worked pretty fine. It's mostly bug fixed, but it's a bit cheat, if I can say so, because it's like the punking bot here. This one gather coin, crystal. This one gather crystal, and act as your main companion. But I did another perk that simply add another bot, but this one doesn't go to our chest and interactable and stuff like this, and doesn't gather coin. It's a healer bot. It gather the health orb. It's mainly what it does. In fact, it's the only thing that it does. But I have an idea with another perk in conjunction that could make it way more interesting. My other idea, I would like to add another perk that add another bot. This one will gather stamina and mana orb. And when the two are together, both bot gather stamina, mana orb, and health orb, and they add another bot. That this one is an offensive bot. That it go attack enemy. Because I like the having some secret perk when you mix or some perk combo. I want them to be secret. I tell them in the stream because let's be real, nobody's watching this stream. But yeah, I would like to have some secret interaction between perk. I find it really interesting. And it's make a kawaii family of bot. Let's be real. Who doesn't like to have a couple of little gyrocopters following them? Probably many person, I guess, but I like it. So yeah, I could spawn it. All I have to do is just add another var. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it. In fact, I think every perk may have it. First thing first, let's create a script. Perk here. Let's erase everything and leave it empty for now. Timer, gonna have. Oh no, keep it at the end. I'll make it physics. I'll make it 20 one shot. Doesn't auto start because when you activate the perk, the bubble shield will be activated. Alright. Let's. Sorry. Here I am. animation. One, two, three, one, two, three. Alright. I'll have a ready function. And I'll have pass for now. Var animation layer. Animation player. On already. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm a noob at coding, but let's have the Discord open. I may need. This bugs a lot. I don't have a... Whatever. Sorry, was checking something I should have not checked during stream. Yeah. Whatever. So yeah. Already the animation player will play activated. Now back to the avatar. I remove this line. I remove this line. We don't want the avatar to access the animation player. In my mind, it's a bit too spaghetti. I'll be back. What are you doing? Sorry, my cat is destroying everything. There's nobody. Don't this is sorry. Oh. Okay. So now if I press play, it should still work. Nice. And if I remove it, it still reactivates. How interesting. Why? Huh. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this. Just... This is my healer bot. My healer bot is the third perk, isn't it? Set perk 03, yes. So, and our bubble shield is the hate one. So let's create var bubble shield active. Putting that at false. Is bubble shield right? B-U-B-B-L-E shield. B-U-B-B-L-E shield act. Alright. Let's get about here. True and false. Okay. And bubble shield. I think we got that false equal. Bubble shield. True. That's the difference. And then I check if it's true. I put it at false. Bubble shield. We got true. Bubble shield. We got false. And I get rid of this line. Now it should work about the same and definitely kill the bubble shield and not reactivate it. If I did it how it's supposed to. So it does work. It does work, I have no error. Let's try this out a couple times. Great. Let's spam it. Nothing happened. Let's spam it, but let's... Wonderful. Let's get to another map. See if the instance work as well. Oh. Yeah, I'll probably move the avatar code. It seemed to work pretty fine. That seems to work. Good, deactivated. Marvelous. Now, just to make sure everything is clean, read the code again. Yes, I have a little offset. Yes. Yes, yes. Great. Yeah. Okay. Now, for the bubble shield in question. it won't have a really function. I'll create a area, collision shape. I'll make it the exact position. What? Oh, I don't have to create the offset, just for the visual. Alright, fine. I'll make a circle, I'll make a big circle, a big circle. Okay, sorry. 100. Is it enough? Let's check this out real quick. Let's activate it. It ain't big enough. I want it bigger. I want to take the screen so it won't be a circle. It'll be a capsule. Flip it like this and it's most. Okay. Now let's check this out. Let's activate it. Ah yeah, you don't see, there's a delay. It's a bit too big. Oh. What are the scale of my screen exactly? Do I see it? Oh, I see it. Yeah. It's 90 by 60. So I'll make it a bit smaller. I'll make it a bit or 70. What the? It was third. Okay. What the? Okay, I get it. This is not the same. 100. Here you go. This is fine. I think this is fine. So it take about the size of the screen. I'll make it way bigger in the screen, in fact. This guy. 90. Yeah, I'll make it way bigger in the screen. Like about like this. I'll leave it this way for now. I'll get back to it later. Just look this. In fact, look everything. Okay. Alright. Okay. What's this? Now I want to make this only detect enemy body, so I'll remove that. Enemy body. So body, enter. Next can it. We can remove this. For now I don't need the body. Just print enter. Because I have a couple body in my game, as you can guess, so let's just see if it's works. Yeah, I'll leave it. Okay. Alright. Just, you don't see the print, but I do see the print. It does work. Marvelous. I guess it's a bonus effect of the shield. It tells you when an enemy is close and when it's not. I guess. Now. Okay. How do I get the current animation? And do I put my ready var? No, my ready var at the end. Alright. Var enemy list integral as 0. Pass for now. No, it's not a list. Enemy count. Enemy count. Let's connect body exec. Let's close the animation player. I don't need a body. Enemy count plus equal 1. Enemy count equal 1. Alright. If enemy count equal 1, animation player dot play activated. If enemy count equal 0, animation player dot play is activated. Alright, let's try this out. Jeez, I write tea. This is annoying. Just get rid of this. Tea with honey is the best thing in the world. Alright, let's activate the perk. Maybe I'll add a UI element somewhere. Maybe. Maybe not. Marvelous. Marvelous. Oh. Kinda dig the ID. It's like a warning. Yeah, I dig the ID. Because the bubble shield is obviously more. I don't want to say noob, but yeah, it's more friendly beginner. So the fact that it serves as a warning also, it's kind of interesting. I probably. Yeah, I'll probably add a cooldown too. I don't like the fact that you can on-off it. Like this, I think it looks stupid. Okay, so just let me check something else real quick. Bus, yes. How the cooldown? Okay. Timer, cooldown. Alright, and I'm gonna add timer. How can deactivation? Is it right like this? I'm really not great in language, as you can tell. Who can tell? Yeah, it's right like this. Marvelous. Put another song. Okay. It's also on the physics. It can be on the idle, I don't mind. One shot. Wait. Time, I say 15 sec. No. Time out. Connect. I'll put this over there. On var. Timer. Just. Yeah. Timer deactivation. So timer deactivation that start. All right. This one I'm oops. timer, deactivation, but stop. My question is, does it make it start again? No. Why? Okay. Let's check this out. Then make it, yeah, 15 seconds. Alright. So, I need to activate the perk. Will it trigger? It trigger if I get. We'll stay on for a couple of seconds. And eventually stop. Yes. Now if I go there, exit, go there, oh, exit, go there. Okay, yeah, no, yeah, I cannot do this like that. Because it does reach 0. If mission to the that's animation. No. Let's check what animation is playing. I'm gonna do a quick Google search. Which animation playing? Oh, they're gonna spin. Okay, animation for current animation. Okay. If animation playing for current animation, you gotta go deactivate. Is it used like this? I don't need this. This. Let's activate the perk. Let's go run toward the enemy. Huh. Function ready. Animation where play deactivate. No, I'm gonna make another var. Activated. Take out that false. Activated. Okay. Okay, activated, false. If activated false, sequented, we got true. Okay. Honeycomb plus equal to 1. If activated, together get a false. Emission if activated, activated together true. Timer deactivation. That's time. Alright. Let's check this out. I think it's gonna work better this way. Let's run toward this. Let's activate the perk, obviously. Does work? Doesn't that re-trigger, which is a good thing. This is a good thing. Okay, get away, get away. Now, let's check this. If it's stuck. Okay, it does. Now, let's check. Let's check in the remote scene, why sort avatar should be in it, perk bubble shield. What? Is it local? No, it's not. It's remote. Can I not see the timer of the... Really? Seems I cannot see the timer. I have an idea, I can test this out. Oh yeah. Just let me put this back on. Get back to local. It's gonna wait a little bit, just before it closes. Now, I'll get back near enemy. Does it take about the same amount of time? I think it does take about the same amount of time. Alright, marvelous. Now, animation finish, connect. No, yes sir. We'll just put it here. Remove a couple of those space. If anim name, I think I got activated. Animation player dot play idle. Alright. Let's start this. Okay, let's test this bubble shield once more. So now it should kind of brief. It does work, yes. Is it enough to? It's really subtle. At the same time, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It is. And what about when we get away? Will it just pop like it's supposed to? Yes, yes it does. Yeah, I think the movement is fine. Yeah. It's just enough not for it to be static, yet it's not too much. It's stressing me out. And when we're away from enemy, after a couple times, yes, you do stuff in the village, talk with NPC and yada yada. It get away, so it's not overwhelming or annoying. Marvelous. Now, oh, I wanted to add something because I find it to be a bit too step over the avatar. So I wanted to see if I could toy with my shadow to turn it white and make. I do have a lie. No, I won't use this. Shadow. I need to create another sprite first. Sprite. Sprite. Let's put the small? No. Medium? Yeah. Over there. There. Now let me hide this. Let me see if I can. Oops, no. Yes. Can I change the color of my shadow to be something more light? Visibility, self-modulated. Raw, maybe? No, this is only alpha. Nah. Doesn't think I can, sadly enough. But that said, here I do. Oh, but it's purple. That's not great. That's not great. I'll do this later, but I'm gonna need to do a little. You know what? No, I'm gonna do it now. It's gonna take a few seconds. Just let me pop open my sprite. Yeah. Don't see, but I'm waiting for the software. Come on. Okay. So now we have the visual. Now this is the art part. Where do I make the damage not apply when the shield is open? I'm really not in the right section. Magic grenade, magic bar fist. Hard box. Jesus Christ. Okay, this. Give me 2 seconds. Get it back. My cat is still destroying stuff in the background. Alright, sorry. Okay. This is where the damage is applied. When the hitbox enter the hurt box, I need to have a... In fact, I just need to have a if statement right about here. Okay. Uh, how do I do this? Because if bubble shield active, it's got false. This should work. Now if I get it, stuff should... Alright, as expected. It worked just fine. Yeah, I know we're in... I'll fix that eventually, the fact that you can just pop. It worked? Yeah, because I still want the knockback and the slow motion and the invincibility to pop. I just don't want the damage to be applied, which it doesn't apply. But now I need to find a way I need to have a way to tell my avatar if the bubble shield is active or not. I don't quite like how I'm doing this. It's kind of dirty in a way. I'm checking. I have 2 false. I have weirdly 2 bull to check, which is kind of weird how I did it. I don't like it. I'm not quite sure how. Not quite sure how I'm supposed to, because it's weird. I have my first perk here. This is check when my avatar enter the scene. You check which perk should be on and which perk should be off. Then I have the menu that get triggered. There's a function that get triggered when I activate the perk. It said, okay, set perk a true or false. But inside the perk, it's because I have to check. Okay, yeah. It's kind of alright how I did it, but it's kind of not. But I'm here in my hurt box. I have to check, is the perk active? If the perk is not active, apply the damage. Now, if the perk is active, you need to check if the bubble shield is up. Where do I manage a bubble shield? It's have to be this perk. It have to be. And activate should be maybe set get. My brain is burning. I feel I have to hack my own code. That's hard coding. Especially when you're a noob like me. I spit water everywhere. Okay. So if the bubble shield is active, I got a false, you apply the damage like there's no tomorrow. Fine. Else? Okay, no. This is going to be my health. Pass. They gotta get a true. Instead. It's gonna if they gotta get a true, now it's gonna check. If I don't have the var, so I have to create a var, another bool. Let's call it var bubble shield on. Yeah, false. Fine. Now let's get back here. About here. If bubble shield on gotta true, bubble shield it doesn't do anything. Get self dot get. How do I get the other node to Q3 it? Perk. Get node now. Alright. Self dot get node do something else again. Apply the damage. I don't think I need to do this. I think I can do it more intelligently. And I'll remove. I don't need to do this here. This is about the same thing but simpler. Yeah, I know that. So if the bubble shield activity gotta true and bubble shield on it gotta true, I'll create a function in my perk to deactivate the visual and change this node. Else you do your job. Alright. I'll use the same. Yeah, I'll just use this. Easy peasy. Var oh wait, because activated is the same, in fact. I could make a set get for the activated. Actually, I don't need the bubble shield on because I'll check the child. Wait. This code is getting quite the hell long. And this dot activated dot act it got a false. Okay, if bubble shield activity got a true and self that get no perk bubble shield self that get no bubble shield they got a true, it doesn't do the damage. Okay, let's just try it if it works without crashing first, and if it works without activating the perk. It will probably crash. No, it won't. I don't see why it will crash. Let's get it. Let's get some damage. Alright. This worked wonderfully. Now with this. The damage, it did change the activated, so it did work. Okay, and if I wait, okay. it kind of works-ish. So, if the perk is active, and if the perk activated itself is true, it deactivated, and it does the damage. Great. This, it does only spawn the bubble shield. Does not do anything else except spawning it. Alright, and in the bubble shield itself, set activated. I know this function doesn't exist. Function activated value activated equal value. Alright. If activated together true, together true. Do this. Else do this. Oops. So does the set get work on itself? I don't think it does actually. Do you think it does? I don't think it does. So the perk is active. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. But I can, instead of playing the animation, oops, I can do set activated false. I can set what was it? It was true. So set activated true. Set activated true. Just gonna pop this here. Make my code a bit more readable. So now it should work. Enemy count. Let's stop the count. The timer deactivation. Alright. Now it should work. I think it should. It doesn't pop. Now it should pop on when I'm close to an enemy. Yes sir. And it should pop off after a certain time away from an enemy. Nice. Now, when I get it, it should pop off. Yes. Alright. Now, so just to be clear, when it gets perk, it check if the perk is active and the shield is active, it doesn't do the damage, and it deactivated the shield. Else do the damage. Fine. Great. Then here, there's a zone. When the zone enter, if it's not activated, it activated, and it started the deactivation timer. When an enemy exits 0, if there are no more enemy, start the deactivation timer. When the time it's set to false. When this function run, it activated, they got a true. Activate the shield, else it's play deactivated. Fine. But where do I put my timer? And why the heck does my shield come back on? What? Why? Why does the shield come back on its own? Why? Because it's like already a timer for some reason. And get pop up. After, why? What the? What? Or cool. Down. Oops. Pop my music back. I want to check something real quick here. Is cooling. Oh yeah. I like it is cooling. Is cool. Oh, how did is cooling? Is cooling. So I false. Set. Get. Set. Yes. Set is cooling. Obviously the function doesn't exist yet. I'll put a function cooling. Is not set is cooling? Yes, set is cooling. Pass. Value. Is cooling. We got value. Okay. I need to have my yes it is. Oh no, it's not. Alright, just need to get my timer already var, blah blah blah. I have to get a timer cooldown. Timer cooldown. Alright. Okay. Let's go. If is cooling, it's gotta true. Timer cooldown. Let's start. Okay, timeout. Connect it. X. Timer is cooling. We got false. Alright. True. If activated, it got a true. Okay. I'll be back in a sec. Alright. This one. I'll put this off. In fact, I just use all of this. That is cooling. Together true. So if bubbleshield, okay, this is kind of a nightmare. No, it's not. It's not a nightmare, but it's kind of a. Oh, the way it is. So this only activate the perk, spawn the perk node, or kill the perk node and deactivate the perk. Alright. This... Oh, and I have to do that. I have to do the same thing here. Yes. So this, if the bubbleshield is active, I gotta go through, and the self that get no is activated. It did a deactivated and it put it on cooldown. This is for the area box. Here. Just have to do that. Alright, this is my water. It's not the exact same thing. Just gonna check if my water works. Yes, I have some water in my game. Wait, what? Did it use the nutmeg sound? I thought it makes sound. Then my water did not make sound? I guess not. If I put the shield on, huh. No, my water will be immune to... Okay, no, my water won't get the... Because I need to check. If I start to check if there's water near to activate it, the shield gonna mostly always be activated, which is not... I think it's fine if the bubble shield is only for combat purpose. I guess my avatar didn't make sound from the water. Okay, now if I activate the perk, okay. So now, okay, with the bubble shield, the bubble shield do, and the sun to get activated, and coding, and also apply this time. Now on the bubble shield, start the timer. It put it at true and start the timer. When the timer is off, it put it at false. Okay. Sorry for my silence. I'm thinking because I need to. I need to check if there's an enemy close, if it's not cooling, before activating it. But if it's cooling, I'm not supposed to activate it. So if it's cooling, we'll set activated at true. Because if it's not cooling, it is activated. And check. If activated, it's going to get a false. And is cooling is also going to get a false. Oh my god, this is R. Okay. When an enemy enters the area, if it's not already activated and if it's not cooling, it put it as true and stop an enemy. If an enemy leaves the zone and the enemy can't reach 0, it starts the deactivation timer, then deactivate it. It doesn't have to play the animation if it's already deactivated too. I feel like I'm really spaghetti coding this. Okay. If activated, I gotta get that true. Now it is activated. Okay. If activated, it got a false. Okay, when an enemy enter, the bubble shield activated. But not each time too. Alright. If it's already deactivated, it's not cooling. Now we set it to true. Stop the timer. Now if the enemy can't reach 0 and it is activated, now you put it to false. If enemy count is bigger than 0, now you activate it. Okay, so when the cooldown reaches 0, it stops cooling. It check if the enemy count is bigger than 0. You set it to activate it. Oops. Sorry, it's my. Okay, if a body enter, it add +1 on the enemy count. If activated, it got a false, and cooling it also got a false. You activate it, you stop the timer of the deactivation. When a body exit, enemy count gets subtract 1. If the enemy count reaches 0, you start the timer deactivation. When the timer deactivation ends, if it's still activated, you set it to deactivate it. You set activated to false. Alright. I think that's everything we need. Let's test this out. Perk is active. If we get close to an enemy, the bubble shield will open. If we get far, it will stop. In 15 seconds. Yes. If we get close to an enemy, and we get close to another enemy, nothing happens. If we get hit, we lose the shield but no life. If we get hit, we'll lose life. Now the shield isn't cooled down. It should activate anytime soon. Yes. Now if we get away from an enemy, if we hit, the shield pop. Still in cooldown. Just waiting for it to be reactive. It is. Now if we kill them, it should in theory get away eventually. Nice. Now if we get close to an enemy, it should reactivate it. Yes, if we pop it, it pop, and we can hit. If we get away, wait a couple seconds. Got a message. I'm answering my message in the meantime. Because I have no clue when the shield will be reactivated or no. Alright. It's about 15 seconds. I think it's about 15 seconds. Just wait a bit more, just to be sure. Take some water. It's crazy how even a simple perk like this kind of hard to figure how to implement it. I'm not saying that my code is by industry standard or nothing. I'm probably way off the chart, and way too complicated for what I do. But still, a simple perk that blocks damage with a cooldown and a visual is mind-boggling. Crazy. Game dev is crazy. Should be fine, but so now it should reactivate. Yes, yes, and should protect our life. Yes. Wow. Crazy. Now I just need to test something else. Will it activate it when we get farm? Just to be sure that the timer doesn't reset all the time. So let's just me pop the avatar with with a lot of health. 5,000 should be enough. Let's break play. Yeah. Yes, my life bar is based on the number, yeah, on the max health. Yeah. Okay, now it should activate it, and let's get farm to see if it will pop on again. I'd rather get pushed toward the other. I don't see why it will not. It did. Great. Well, I think we're done with this, no? Are we not done? I think we are. I just need you can see me pointing in the screen. Yeah, I just need a little light on the ground here. Alright. Do I scale it up when the bubble explodes so you have a bloop explosion effect? Oh, that could be interesting, don't we think? I think it could be interesting to have the skill puppet. Yeah, let me try this out. Deactivate. If I'm playing with the skill too, I'm just gonna make sure the skill stay the same here. And deactivate. Also here. No, it doesn't matter. So, idle. This cat is reset. Reset. This is idle. Fine. Activated. We reset the scale and pop it back on. Deactivate. Reset the scale and exploded. What about like this? Book. cubic? No. But I did quite like this, so just add a basic curve, sprite, scale. Just let's reset. Yes, I don't know. Deactivate. Let's make a key. Let's do this. Let's key that. So, and let's edit the animation. Edit this curve, shall we? We want a explosion, so start slowly and explode. We could shrink it a bit and pop. Yes, like an anticipation. Just remove the snap. Get this bigger. Yeah, oh, yes, like this. Could make a little bumpy road. That could be wild. Let's bring this like that. What about this? Nah, I don't like the bumpy, the shrinking effect. But if we make it more, how to say, severe like this, yeah, maybe. I'm just playing around. Nah. I'll make it just a sample line. Yeah, something like this. Nothing too fancy. Oh. I think I'll make it way easier. In fact, I'll make it the other way around. I think like this is gonna be better, don't you think? Yeah. Again, I think it does look great. Let's check this out in game. Let's activate it. See how this look. You. Now when we get away. Yes, I like this quite a lot. Reactivate it, get hit by an enemy. Perfect. Perfection. Now I'll just gonna sprite. Light. Okay, just gonna add the tiny as the index, make it -1. Just gonna jump real quick on a sprite and make the floor, the light floor. Perk. Just gonna move my, I wanna see what I'm doing. For some funky reason, a sprite doesn't seem to load. Why? Just let me change. Oh. Alright. So that's our bubble shield. I don't need a ruler anymore. Well, I'll just make a new layer. Put it under the avatar, call it light. It's pretty much just a spread of light. So not much going on there. Sample ink. Obviously. I think so. Yes. No, I hate this. Sometimes I hate a surprise artwork. It's a fine software, but sometimes it's a bit annoying. Oh, you know what? No, let me check what I'm gonna do. I'll just get air. I'm searching something in my file. Yes, bus. We're gonna use this. No need to redo it. Just pop this, close that. Where is? Just link all of those cells. This is annoying. Just let me. There you go. Okay. Probably just, yeah, something like this. I'm gonna use a white brush, a really faint blue. Gonna use Lock Alpha and just paint over here. No, I stick with the light blue. I'm gonna have way more control. Alright. something like this. Perfect. Just gonna open this. It doesn't really matter. Gonna save it. Gonna hide everything. Sprite, export, no. Export as, not a GIF. Why a GIF? Selected frame. No, wait. I don't want to make it a GIF. What are my other export? I want to make it a PNG. No. EGHT. EGHT. I don't want to make it can I just not export? No, cancel. Check this out. Export spreadsheet. Merge duplicate. Oh, whatever. I'm Vazi Saki. I have another cat. It's about the hour she wants attention. You wanna get in? Yeah, come on. Yeah. I know everyone have a big cat, but you wanna say hi to camera? Don't show your butt. You can stay on me, yes. Yeah, no. Okay, so you can close this, edit, crop. Okay, file, export as, EGHT. That was harder than it needed to be. Just let me get my OBS down there. Alright, let me export. It's normal, yeah, I don't seem to do something, but yeah, I'm managing my export. Copy. Perk. Done. So now I should have, yes, a kind of light spot about there. Do I make it a bit bigger? Let's press play and see how this looks. It's about right, doesn't it? It absolutely doesn't look like a light spot. Let's try something funky to adjust it. Let's hide the body. Now I'm just a shadow. Oh, you don't see it. I'll wait. Yes. Now I'm just a shadow. Ooh. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to put it a bit back up. What about... oh, this is too much. Something like this, maybe? The goal is to make it feel like there's something on the ground. A tiny bit too big. Too high, I mean. Oops. 14. Tiny bit. Big kitty. No, don't show your butt to the stream. Alright. Will it look great? It's perfect. I'm fine with this. Let's bring back the avatar. We can close the avatar, we won't need it anymore. At least for now. Let's play to see with the avatar, how does it look. I know the light is there. I won't keep the light. I'll make a little animation. It kind of look awful on the ground right now, but alright. Now let's make it not take shadow and make it kind of material, make it add like the other sprites, in fact. Yes. Now if we make it in play mode, it just gave a ground to the bubble shield. I like the idea. I think it's a way better idea. I just realized that maybe my shadow is off. Can I go in a dark room, please? Ow. I'll go in a dark place to see how this looks. I'll just wait for it to respawn. Respawn. I promise I'll get better in English. I promise. Yeah, I'll probably just put it back down a little bit. It's fine. I'll just... $14.5 maybe? Alright. Now for the animation. I'll start with the idle. Just take the sprite, transform. I didn't make it bigger. I forgot about this one. What about like this? Oh. I think this is the max I could really stretch it for it to look great. I don't think stretching it more than this is gonna be a good idea. Yeah, it's look about right. Okay, I'll just scale, yes sir. No, activate the snap. Make it cubic, nothing too fancy. I really don't know. Like 1.1 maybe? What the heck? No, not that much. 1.2 and 1.6 maybe. 1.6 is too much. 1.5. 1.1 maybe. This is fine. I think this is fine. Let's just check it again. Alright. I know it's look weird. Trust me, it won't look weird soon enough. I'm not saying much, but I'll probably tune down a bit the opacity. I'll even make it now. Visible. About like this. Okay, so either is done. I don't need. Yes. Let me zoom in. I'll make a key over there. Obviously, a key over there. Activate it. I'll make a key over here. And a key over here. This is obviously going to be 0 and 0. It's going to be a cubic. Look great. Deactivate it. This is going to be 0 and 0. Make it cubic too. Perfect. Reset. close the animation. And last test in game to see if everything looks fine. Hopefully we'll test it long enough so the night can fall and see how does it look nighttime. Oh, there's a huge... Oh, sometimes there's a huge delay. I really don't know why. I made a tiny mistake. I think scale should be 0, 0. No, in fact, yes. Like this, so yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Oh, in fact I don't think it should go up at all. Oops. In fact, yeah, it should not go up at all. It should grow larger. Yeah. Even larger? Maybe? No, not that large. Okay. This is perfect. Reset. This is perfect. Okay, now is the real final test. Hopefully. So I can start doing something else. Not sure what I'm gonna do, probably just some art asset. I generally take a pause of coding after each project. Each mini project. Now I finished my bubbleshield. Probably do some art asset because I have a lot of art asset on the back burner. Yeah. It does look pretty great. It blocked the first hit, but not the second hit. And no hit after. Now just waiting for it to get back. Sometime soon. Anytime. One day. Maybe. I'll just move around. And it's back. Yeah. Maybe 15 seconds is too long for it to be to disable. I'll dump it to 10 seconds. I'll keep the cooldown at 20 seconds, maybe even longer, but the deactivation cooldown, I think I'll shrink it a bit. I think 15 seconds is too long. Because it's mostly always active. I don't think it is a good idea. So yeah, I'll probably disable it and probably not test it. Well, also, did you know I have door? Yes, I do have door. Yes, some asset like the shield get through the wall, but I don't know how to fix that kind of stuff. I just want to test this a little something. Oh, probably shield gonna be deactivated, yeah. Alright. Just gonna bump this to 10th again. Since it's not the cooldown. Oh, I have a... Sorry, I have something to answer. Okay, so, sorry if I didn't communicate it with you sooner. They like the air. If you're still interested, we'll probably with you. I was waiting for a team member is working the contract. I wanted to be finished before reaching you back. Oh yeah, sorry if I didn't communicate sooner. Did I what if you're scientists will probably wrong with you? My team member a member. One of my team member is working on the contract right now. I wanted to be finished before reaching you back. So we could check it out together and made adjustment if needed. Just securely sorry, this is sorry, business is kind of sick. Sorry, I want to contract my my music, so I've got a text of the artist I want to run with, but so yeah, but we want to do this in the art of the game of the industry, so we have to work on paperwork and yada yada. Not gonna disclose anything here, but yeah, it kind of takes some time, and he was wondering if we were still interested with him, and yes, we are. I won't say its name because nothing is signed yet, so I cannot show nothing or talk about nothing right now, but yeah. That's why, sorry if it's kind of impolite, I guess, texting during a stream, but I want to just get this done real quick, sorry. Where's it? Stream. Not the... Art. Click. I'll try to reach as soon as possible. Take a bit of time. Don't issue out as soon as possible. It may take a bit of time, but don't worry. Yeah, so yeah, because so yeah, sorry, I promise I'm finished texting for now. So what was the thing? Yes, we are gonna go contract a outside source for music. We wanted to do. I'm just gonna lower this a tiny bit. We wanted to have the contract ready before reaching him out to talk about it any further. But as we find out, starting a business is really complicated. Not impossible, it's normal, but it's kind of hard. So yeah. Where was I? Yes, testing. I want to test the bubble shield on the night time. I know I just closed the game and reset everything else, which is kind of it's kind of what I do. I jump from one ID to another. But yeah, so since I pretty much finished the bubble shield, or the base version, the actual version, I'm probably gonna stop soon. Sorry. Probably gonna stop soon my stream. Next, I'm gonna do a couple stuff in the background, clean up maybe some file. I don't think I have line of code to clean or anything. I think the code that I come up with is pretty legit for now. Obviously, everything is work in progress. Nothing is representative of the final product, as you can imagine. I may stream back later today if I'm not doing file management and boring stuff. If I stream, it's either gonna be level art / level design. I have a ton of level art, level design yet to do. Or I may just do some art asset like I said earlier. So yeah. So I guess that's that. Thanks for the only person that watched the stream. Hope you enjoy it, weirdly enough, but yeah, guess you enjoy it, but you probably just forget the page open, or you're just a bot. But I'll keep doing this. I'll keep streaming mostly every time I work directly on the game. Not so sometimes I do off stream work, like I did the animation, because it's not that interesting to watch in my humble opinion. Oh, I wanted to see how it's looked at night time with the lighting. I kind of like it. Obviously the color balance is really not perfect, but I think it does look great. I think it does look great. So yeah. Obviously it's a perk. If you don't like the bubble shield, it's a perk. You don't have to use it. Obviously. But if you're the type of person that enjoy bubbling yourself in a bubble shield, I guess this could be your... Hello Seki. This could be your type of perk. I personally think it does look fine. It's not the best looking bubble shield in the world, but I think it does look fine. Get out. It has its little something. For the perk system, I want every perk here. Each button is a perk. They are not all made. In fact, I have 2 made. I have the bot, this one, and this one. I don't even have the description if you see. So yeah. But I want every perk to change something visually. I don't think having perk like you do X more the damage is really interesting. I mean, everyone loves big number, but passive stat buff is kinda whatever. I love when trait in game are either like passive skill or have interaction with other skill, especially if they change the visual. I think the video game it's a visual medium. It's also a sound medium and everything, but I think it's a visual medium first. And I think having perk just affecting the underhood is not the greatest thing in the world, but perk that give you either effect without being too much, but perk that give you either other effect or mechanic. I think gameplay is really important in the game. It's in the name. So either perk that give you another mechanic or enhance a mechanic, or a perk that enhance the visual of the avatar of the player. But not just visual. I mean, it's whatever if it's only visual. It's need to do something else. But like example, if I have a perk that do your hammer do X amount of more damage, I'll do a visual on the hammer to indicate it something to have an evolution, if I can say so. So yeah, I may make the bubble shield cast light, but I'm really on the edge about this because it's for a reason I won't get into this video, but yeah. Also a lot of bat here, a lot of bat. So yeah, the bubble shield do what I wanted. It's a free hit every 20 to 25 seconds. Like I said, the game, I didn't set it, but the game is really not balanced right now. It's in middle of dev. It's really quite in dev. So yeah. Oh, by the way, this animation. Let me get away from them. Oh no. Oh. Okay, yeah. So yeah, this animation, it's really not finished. It won't be just red line. It's programmable shield. Alright, it's really not finished. It won't be only red line. It's gonna be a hammer with everything that need to be animated properly. It's just I'm the only visual artist, so yeah. It's take time. Also, sorry for my English and if the sound is too loud and yada yada. I'm not an English person. You probably guess it. I speak like I have a hot potato in my mouth. That's annoying. I'm working on it. In fact, part of why I wanted to stream was to work on my English. Because I don't like my accent. I want to make it better. And I'll make it better. But it is what it is, you know. So yeah. Bubbleshield done. Thanks for watching the single view I have. And thanks if you watch this later. It's gonna be in my playlist of game dev stream. As I said in the previous video, I'm not a streamer. My goal is not to become a streamer. I'm a game dev. My goal is to make a game dev. But I figured that if I'm spending that much time working on my beloved project, why not stream? And also it's serves as an archive for me to cringe at myself later. And also I'll probably end up doing devlog that I'll post on the YouTube channel and on Facebook and Twitter and yada yada. So I'll probably use those video as content. I never really did video editing, so I don't think they will be great. As I said, my #1 goal is not to become a YouTuber or a streamer, is to be a game dev. This is not my first video game. It is my first, I'd say, my first production as an independent. I did a video game in school. I did study in school, so I did a video game in school. It wasn't great, it was awful. I was also just a VFX artist. Yeah. So... Yep. I did a couple of side projects that I never released alone. And this one is mostly, I'll be honest, it's mostly solo game dev. I have someone that work with me for the paperwork. I'll have contractor for like example music. I may, if I have the budget, I may go with other people for art. other than music and sound. But for now, I'm mostly alone on the production of the game itself, not the management of the studio. So yeah, leave a comment. I won't do that. Do whatever you want. Leave a comment, like, or whatever. So yeah. No, I don't have a Steam page yet. I want to make one later when I'll have more content to show. Mainly music! But yeah. So ciao, take care, and have a nice day.